What's going on, folks? It is KspadeTheProspect, back today with a brand new Madden 20 Face of the Phins franchise video. This is my Dolphins rebuild series, in case you're new to the channel. And last week, man, we brought you guys a great gameplay against the Buffalo Bills. Both of those teams was kind of on the bubble trying to get into the playoffs, and it was a good news, bad news situation, man. The Dolphins won the game, but Kenyon Drake got injured. I just showed you guys, man, it's a pretty significant injury, man. They're going to be without their leading rusher for 7 weeks. And what's really jacked up is Kenyon Drake went down with that injury 12 yards away from 1,000 yards rushing on the season. We're right here at the end of the season, so it's a pretty safe assumption he won't be back in time for, the remainder of the season. But it also left the Dolphins in a weird spot where they had to decide whether or not they needed to pick up another running back or not. So you see me right here, man. I'm on the phone. I'm in the office. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do about a running back. Now, we do have Kalen Ballage. Ballage is more of a power back. I think he's like 6'2", 240 pounds. Great back, man. We love Kalen Ballage out here. But we also know that Kalen is not an every down back. And if we look at the backup running back that we got behind Kalen, he's kind of low-rated dude. He's a little slow. We don't know if this guy is going to be what we need. So after some careful consideration and observation of free agents, we found a guy we like, man. Wendell Smallwood from West Virginia. He's a little scat back. And after we added this guy to the roster, we signed him, and we went and looked at the depth chart, and he actually was better than Kalen Ballage. So this is a big deal, man. I don't know when the last time this dude played football. He's been at home sitting on the sofa, man. He's been playing Madden, and we're about to throw this guy in for what is possibly the biggest game of the season for the Miami Dolphins. Yes, fam, we are about to play the 10-4 New England Patriots, the #1 offense in the league. I meet you guys down on the field.
A battle for division supremacy. It's a coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got 1 versus 2 in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is clear, but it is cold here today as EA Sports takes us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
All right, so there you have it, man. The Patriots with a 10-4 record. They've already clinched the division. They are good. The Dolphins are still in a fight. And first of all, shout out to the AFC East, man. You got the Patriots, the Bills, the Dolphins. I don't know what the Jets are doing, but the top 3 teams in that division are all fighting. It's a very competitive division so far. Tom Brady walks out onto the field prepared to do what he's done so many times before. Suit up, come out here and lead his team to victory. 1st and 10, they come out and they hit you with this Patriots offense. Check down Charlie in the flesh. The first play of the game is a screenplay to James White. He picks up the 1st down and a bit more, and they like him so much that they run him again. And he's brought down for a short gain thanks to the tackle by the rookie safety out of the University of Miami, Romeo Finley. And this is a great time to introduce this Patriot offense, man. Super high powered thanks to the addition of Antonio Brown on the other side of Julian Edelman. And in the backfield, you got Sony Michel and James White, the perfect thunder and lightning combo. The only thing you see missing is that dominant tight end. We know Tom Brady loves the tight end. Let's go ahead and introduce the Dolphin defense. This is now the #1 defense in the NFL. So yes, you got a division rivalry game, you got playoff implications, and you got the #1 defense versus the #1 offense. This is gonna be a great game. And starting out, Brady is picking on the rookie Finley, throwing to this tight end, and Finley was up for the challenge. Later in that drive on 3rd and 6, though, Brady goes back to him. I don't know what Brady saw in the film study. Maybe it's not film study. Maybe he just believes in this tight end. But Brady was looking at Romeo Finley, and he saw lunch. He saw dinner. He saw breakfast. And he was just picking on the rookie, man. You can see right here, he goes back to that tight end. He moves the chains again. Now on 3rd and 6, just inside the red zone, he fires toward the end zone, and Romeo Finley does an amazing job to get a hand on the football. That tight end was going up in the air. That's what you want to do, right? High point it to your big, tall target. High pointed it, and Finley does everything in his power to get some fingers on it to jar that footballer loose, and we get our first look at the Miami offense. Not the most impressive offense in football, but they do just enough to make sure this team, they the little engine that could out here. They think they can, they come out here and they get it done. They're led by their second-year quarterback, Spade Jr., the coach's son. This dude came out and won Rookie of the Year last year with not many weapons and came back this year with higher expectations. Let me introduce the offense. Few big heavies on the offensive line are new additions. Devontae Parker and the rookie T. Higgins holding it down at receiver. Mike Gesicki is the guy to keep an eye on the tight end. And we'll go ahead and talk about the Patriots defense with superstars in their secondary, Stephon Gilmore and Jason McCourty. These dudes are definitely flying in that, operating, should I say, in that no-fly zone. 3rd and 9, one dude I didn't introduce, Dante Hightower, been in the league for a long time, getting it done. He gets the sack right here. Matter of fact, his 10th sack of the season as he brings Spade down for a loss. And we see your sack, and we raise you a sack. Again, the rookie, Romeo Finley, read the play from the rip. Wasn't fooled by the play action at all. Gets to Brady and brings Brady down for a loss. Finley's been playing his ass off this season, man. If this dude don't win Defensive Rookie of the Year, I want smoke with somebody. 2nd and 16, Brady has all day, throws it into double coverage, and that ball is whacked down by the veteran cornerback over there, man, Xavier Howard. 3rd and 16, again, Brady has a lot of time, but nobody's open. He's standing there holding the ball, and finally the pressure gets to him. That's not something you see often, man. This New England offense does a hell of a job of protecting Brady, and he gets sacked right here. So Spade and the Miami offense back on the field. Now, one thing that didn't really go well, this free agent pickup, Smallwood, struggled. He struggled. Maybe it was rust, I don't know, but he just couldn't get going early in this game. I saw something on this play, man, I want to go back and spotlight. Jason McCourty is a veteran, and he's got a move. I don't know if you caught it. He just barely throws his hands up on the receiver's shoulder to prevent them from getting the hand up, and the officials didn't see it. I'll tell you one thing we did see, and that was the great play of this Miami defense, man. I keep telling you guys, this is the #1 defense in the league, and they've been showing you so far. It's early in this game, but they've been showing you so far why. They are everywhere. They are making life hell for these New England receivers. They are everywhere, and if they can't get to the ball, if they can't get the interception, they get deflections. Man, this is a great game. If you're a football fan, this is what you want to see. We're in the second quarter. It's just a 3-0 game. The Patriots was able to put 3 on the board, but neither team has gotten into the end zone, and it looked like it could possibly be a while before we even see that. 3rd and 2 for the Patriots. Brady comes out in the gun. Taking the snap, they're going to try to run for it. They hand it off to White, who had a blocker and was trying to get there. The backer, Raekwon McMillan, gets to him and brings him down shy of the first down marker, and they elect to punt it off. The Dolphins coaching staff made a change. They take Smallwood out of the game, and they go back with Kalen Ballage. Now, I expect they're still going to try to get both of these guys in the game to keep the defenses guessing, but they got to go back to the sure thing, and Ballage has been around. He knows the plays. He knows the offense. He's got a little chemistry with these guys, and he's probably the best bet to go with if they ask in my opinion. 3rd down, they go to the air. They go to Devontae Parker. They pick up the first. They face another 3rd down later in that drive. They go to the air again. This time it's the rookie, Ruggs. He makes a tough catch, holds on to it despite being hit, and the chains are moved again. But on 1st and 10, you see, man, Kalen Ballage tries to pick up the block. Beautiful, beautiful blitz right there by the Patriots. They get the Spade and they bring him down. The pressure is on again on 3rd and 18, but he gets it to the tight end, Mike Gesicki, who turns it upfield, runs over Gilmore, and gets the first down marker. Later in that drive, though, they face another 3rd and long. You see Spade targeting his favorite receiver in the back of the end zone. And I'm going to tell you something. It is McCourty again. Look at McCourty, fam. He's got this move. It's genius. I don't know how the officials can't see it, but he is grabbing receivers' shoulders and not allowing them to get their hands up on the football. He's a savvy veteran, man. I guess you can do that when you've been around for a minute. But we are here at the end of the first half, and fam, it's a 3-3 game out here. I know touchdowns is what people want to see, but this is a hell of a game. Both offensive coordinators got to be wondering what they got to do. They got to do something. You got to go a page deeper in that playbook. You got to switch it up. Miami comes out, man, and this is what I want to see, a ballsy play. They face a 4th down coming out, and they decide to go for it, and it works to their advantage. It's the backup tight end O'Leary. He gets his first reception, and he gets the first down. The Dolphins' drive continues. They go back to the air. T. Higgins has a tough job today with Gilmore facing him. This is a rookie receiver, and he's just doing what he can do. Big time pickup right here by Kalen Ballage. I thought he was going to get into the end zone, but a great tackle brings him down at the 2. And on the next play, they go to the air. They hook up. Devontae Parker, touchdown. That's a beautiful drive, man. They put this drive together. They faced adversity. They had a 3rd down they didn't convert. They had a 4th down that they wanted to go for and convert it. And they continued to fight until they got into the end zone. First touchdown of the game came late in the midway through the 3rd quarter. And it's a 10-3 game. Patriots offense back on the field, man. James White still getting it done. I'm shocked we haven't seen more Sony Michel, like any Sony Michel, but so far, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. And I may have spoken too soon. Finally, it's broken. Ronald Darby gets a pick, and he was trying to get outside and hit that sideline, but Antonio Brown was there to prevent him from being able to return that interception. Ronald Darby was reading the eyes of Tom Brady. That's a mistake you really don't see Tom Brady make, but he made it, and it might cost him. The Miami offense back on the field trying to score again. 3rd down, they go back to T. Higgins. T is going to be a problem in this league. He's a young guy. He's going to be a problem. 1st and 10 for Miami. Kalen Ballage doing what he do, man. Running downhill. That's a big physical back running at you. He might not break the long ones, but he's that type of back that you let him get his carries toward the end of the game, man. Defensive players don't really want to hit a 240-pound back running downhill. They just don't want to. And here we go. Tom Brady running onto the field in the 4th quarter, down 10. If anybody is used to this situation or prepared for this situation, it's Tom Brady. 1st and 10, man. Brady comes out and throws that absolute dime to Antonio Brown, drops it in his pocket, and just like that, they pick up, 60, 70 yards. And with another play, they're not only inside the red zone, they're inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Brady comes back, throws a dot to his favorite target, Julian Edelman. A 3-play drive. The Patriots are in the end zone. They made that mess look easy. They made it look easy. Miami offense back on the field, man. In this situation, you want to be able to run the ball, but I don't know if they trust Ballage like that. They're getting him his carries, but if they feel like the defense is keying in on it, they're switching up the play calling. They face a 3rd down. They go empty backfield. Spade wanted to run, and just a beautiful job right there. He actually had receivers open. I think he had it in his mind that he wanted to run. The Patriots defensive line was ready for it. And again, the Dolphins settled for 3. So with 2 minutes on the clock, you put in Tom Brady on the field, and a touchdown will win this game. The touchdown and the point after will win this game. 3rd down for Brady. He's going to throw it into the flats. James White, how many times have we seen this connection? They get the 1st down. They elect to go no huddle. They still have 2 timeouts remaining. Brady drops back. He throws at Romeo Finley. He is picked off, and Finley breaks the tackle. He's got nothing but green in front of him. The 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Miami.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
I'm telling you, when a lot of these players was drafted, people laughed at this Dolphin franchise. They said they bombed the draft. People gave them a D and an F draft grades, and they have turned out to be the best defense in all of pro football. That just sealed the game for them. The only reason why we're not leaving is because this is Tom Brady. You want to see what Tom Brady's going to do, but he is insistent on picking on Romeo Finley, and for what? Like, Finley been kicking his ass the whole game, but he's still picking on him, and this is what I'm talking about. Like, they're not going to win the game, but I want to see what Brady's got. He comes back and throws another dot to get his team down the field. throws a pass into the end zone. He's picked off again. It's Romeo Finley again. We can draw the curtains, man. We can get out of here. The Dolphins defense is for real. I want to see some apologies in this comment section. Everybody who laughed at the draft, come through and eat crow. Apologize. The Dolphins get it done. Beautiful game on the road in Foxborough, too, with a chance to get in the playoffs. It wasn't pretty, man. Only 100 yards passing, only about 60 or 70 yards rushing, but the defense, though, you feel me? And if you guys enjoyed the video, do me a favor, bang the like. If you new, hit subscribe. I'm out until next time, folks. Yeah.